Dear students, today topic is data integration. Okay, after data cleaning, we have to do the data integration. So, what do you mean by data integration? Okay, data mining often requires data integration, nothing but combining data from multiple sources into a coherent store. Okay, data integration is the nothing but merging of data. Is nothing but merging of data from multiple heterogeneous databases into a large data store. Yeah, it is called as data warehousing. Okay, the data might also need to be transformed into forms which are useful for mining. Here, data integration can be done in different ways. Okay, like for example, we have to first identify the problems in this one while integrating the data. For example, if there are redundancy in the data, for example, so we have to find the redundancy. Okay, and we have to avoid the redundancy means appearing same data in different databases. Okay, then while integrating metadata from different sources, for example, a dot customer id is equal to b dot customer id or hash or whatever it is there. Okay, like that, based on this, we how to we should be very careful while integrating the data. Okay, then example, redundancy. So Bill Clinton equal to William Clinton, here both are having Clinton. Okay, whether it is redundant data or not, we should be very careful. First, while integrating schema, we have to match, we have to find the similarity or match the schema integration. Object matching is the data analysis, identify and match up the objects that have the same meaning but possesses different names in different databases. This issue is also known as object identification issue. So in schema integration, the errors can be avoided by using the metadata that describes individual attributes such as name, type of data, and range, and null values for managing rules for null values. Okay, this metadata can also be used to perform data transformation. Next, redundancy and inconsistency. Already we discussed redundancy means same data can be duplicated in different databases or files. Okay, unnecessary repetition of data, we can say. If an attribute is extracted from another attribute set, then that attribute may be redundant. Okay, redundancy is also occurred by inconsistencies in the same size of attributes. Okay, so here handling how to handle the redundancy in data integration. Redundant data occur often when integration of multiple databases. Object identification. The same attribute or object may have different names in different databases. Derivable data. One attribute may be a derived attribute in another table. For example, annual revenue. Redundant attributes may be able to detected by correlation analysis and covariance analysis. Careful integration of the data from multiple sources may help reduce, avoid redundancies and inconsistencies, and improving mining speed and quality. First, the correlation analysis for nominal data. We have to use or we have to do chi-square test. What do you mean by chi-square test? In the chi-square test is equal to sigma of observed minus expected, observed values minus expected value whole square divided by expected. Here, the chi-square value is larger, then the more likely the variables are related. The cells that contribute the most to the chi-square value are those whose actual count is very different from the expected count. Okay, correlation does not imply causality. Okay, that is the number of hospitals and the number of car theft in a city are correlated. Both are causally linked to the third variable that is called population. For example, see the one example on chi-square calculation. Here, the table shows that here play chess. How many people are playing chess? Not play chess, and some of these two row. And here the rows names are like science fiction. How many people like science fiction, and how many people are not like science fiction? The sum of the these column values here. Now apply the chi-square formula, that is observed minus expected. Here in the bracket or in the parenthesis, the values are calculated based on the data distribution in the two categories. Expected, these are the expected. Okay, observed minus expected. This is 250 is observed, and expected is 90. So 250 minus 90 whole square by 90, and this plus this is sigma, that is sum of these two only, and 50 minus 210 whole square by 210 plus, and again not places 200, that is 200 minus 360 whole square divided by 360, and plus 1000 minus 840 whole square by 840 equal to, if you simplify this equation, we'll get 507.93. It shows that like science fiction and play chess are correlated in the group. Okay, so based on that, we can correlate the values. Then the second one is data transformation. What do you mean by data transformation? A function that maps the entire set of values of a given attribute to a new set of replacement values such that each old value can be identified with one of the new value. Methods are smoothing, that is remove noise from data. Techniques including or that are okay, binning, regression, clustering. Attribute or feature construction, new attributes constructed from the given ones or old ones. Aggregation. Aggregation is nothing but summarization or data cube constructions. We have to sum the value or we have to add the values. Next, generalization of the data, where low level or primitive, that is raw data, are replaced by higher level concepts through the use of concept hierarchies. Okay, we'll see what is concept hierarchy. Then normalization, scaled to fall within a smaller or specified range. You have to normalize the data. Min-max normalization is there, Z-score normalization is there, or normalization by decimal scaling. Okay, here min-max normalization is a new value, that is min value, the max value. Okay, the formula we have to apply, that is v dash equal to p minus min divided by maximum value minus minimum value. Okay, of new max value minus new min value plus new min value. Let income range $12,000 to $98,000. Normalized, it is normalized to 0.0, 1.0. Then $73,000 is mapped to, you have to apply substitute in this one, we'll get 0.716 like that. In the same way, Z-score normalization based on the formula, we have to apply the Z-score based on the let mu equal to 54,000 and mu equal to 16,000. Then the normalization value equal to 1.225. Normalization by decimal scaling also we have to apply. In the same way, we have to apply the normalization techniques. Okay, this is about the data normalization. Thank you.